All right, class.
What?
All right, so what's my name?
Mr.
Mr. Moody, and I am the school what?
Gardener.
Gardener. All right, good. So what we have here is an inside garden. And what we call the inside garden is either an aquaponics, hydroponics, or aeroponics. Okay? Now, this is a hydro/aquaponics because we have the fish. And who had questions about the fish? What's your name? Question about the fish? No, question about the fish. Question about the fish? Question about the fish. All right, we'll get back to your question. Question about the fish. What's your name? Markel.
If you don't feed the fish, they will die.
Yes. If we don't feed the fish, they will die. And I have fish food back here. And who has a dog? Who has a pet at home? The fish food is the same kind of food that you would feed your pet at home. It's made of fish. That's the fish food. Some little pellets. So I crush it up and I put it in the tank so the fish can eat it. And then once they eat the tank, once you eat a lot of food. What do you have to do after that?
Do you give it to them?
Yeah. What do you do when you eat a lot of food and then later on what do you have to do?
You get bigger.
You get bigger, and then you go. What else?
You get stronger.
You go stronger,
You can pick the
and they need all of those things to get bigger and stronger. And what else happens?
You gonna get a lot of food.
Yeah.
If you fill the tank down, they gonna die.
If you got all the water out, they're gonna die.
Big already. I see a big
There's one of them that's big already. And when you eat too much food, you go to the bathroom, right? Yes. Yes. They all have to. Everything that eats has to have waste. And then when they go to the bathroom, they get rid of that waste. Well, when the fish go to the bathroom, they go over here. This is their bathroom over here. Yeah. And they go over here, and that's their waste at the bottom.
They use the bathroom in the treasure.
They go over here. Yeah. I don't know why they use the bathroom in the treasure, but the treasure blows the bubbles because what do we need to breathe? Oxygen. Air. In the air, there's oxygen.
Like if you don't get air, that means you gonna die. If you get air, you're not gonna die.
Because you need to breathe, right?
Yes.
Well, the fish need to, even though they're in the water, they still need oxygen to breathe. So the bubbles put oxygen in the water, so when they breathe the water through their gills, they can get the oxygen out.
They can't get nothing in their eye because if something gets in their eye and it stays in there for 2 days, they will die.
If they get something in their eye, yes,
Can I see
they have to get it out. Yes, ma'am.
See, they're bunched up again.
Why are they bunched up? They're hanging out with their friends. It's called schools. School, just like you come to school and you sit in your classroom in a school, fish hang out in schools too. So they're in school.
That is awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
Yes.
But sometimes, where do they do?
They go over here.
All
right. Yes, Jeremiah.
Can you feed them now?
Can I feed them now? I'm going to feed them right before we leave. Now,
Very good question.
very good question. Now, somebody Jeremiah asked a question about the rocks.
Yeah.
Who asked a question about the rocks?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we have the rocks.
So you gotta put them in there so they can live.
No, we're not going to put the
No,
plant.
so they
We're not.
can-
Hold on, listen.
So they can eat.
Listen. If you have something to say, what do? Exactly.
hands?
Now put your hands down. Down. So, we're not going to put the rocks in the fish tank. Okay? The rocks are back here where the water runs because the plants are going to grow. Now, just like a person, we have to have roots in our family. And our family is our rock that we hold on to so we can grow big and strong and learn the stuff from our family, right? Same thing with a plant. The plants are going to hold on to the rocks. And that's going to give them strength while they take the nutrients out of the water. Now the water runs through the whole system. You see the hose?
Yeah.
The water's running through the whole system. So what we do is, instead of outside in the garden, we have soil, right?
Yeah.
And we put the plants in the soil.
Right.
Well, in the inside garden, we don't use any soil. All we use is the water running through the system to give the plants the nutrients. Okay? And what do the nutrients do?
What is that up there? What?
That's holding the plants. I'm gonna get to that. What's your name?
Right.
Raphael. The cups are holding plants, and I'm gonna show you the plant when we get to that. Jeremiah?
No, that thing. I don't. Oh, that plant. Those plants.
Up here?
Some plants are dying.
Yeah, and I'm gonna explain to you that too, because some plants are living and some plants are dying, right?
Yeah.
Yes. What's your name?
Marcia.
Markel, yes.
What? If you don't.
Take your time. Think about your words.
The fish and the fish don't want nothing to eat,
Mm-hmm.
and my fish or the catfish says they have to eat.
Uh-huh. Then they have to eat. Because sometimes, just like you, sometimes you don't want to eat, right? But you have to eat because
So you could get healthy.
right, because you need nutrients. And that's what we were about to talk about, the
I
nutrients.
don't like meat.
You don't like meat? Good, because you don't have to eat meat. If a person don't eat meat, what do you call them? A vegetarian
A vegetarian.
or a vegan. A vegan doesn't eat any meat at all. I think Mr. Ambrose has a question.
I do.
Yes,
Because,
ma'am.
Yesterday, Raphael wanted to know, and I thought it was a good question. But where is the water coming from?
Yes, we're going to get to that. So,
Okay, we're gonna get to that.
the water is pumping through the system and it's pumping the nutrients. Everybody come over, get up.
Thank you
All
for
right.
staying in line. Thank you for staying
Good
in
job.
line.
Stand
There
in
you go,
line.
babe. Thank you
Now,
for standing in line.
in here,
You're
we
awesome.
have a container at the
You're
bottom. The container has a plastic so the water doesn't leak out all over the floor. But the container holds the water. Look in here. Follow the line, and you look in, you can step back. See the water? Water's in here? See the water? All right, step back to everybody else.
I want to touch it.
No, I'll just step. Okay, so in there is the water. So the water pumps, and the hose is hooked to a pump. See the pump? Right. So the pump pumps the water up, and it goes through the system. Now I'm gonna cut this hose off, so the water can flow through these pipes.
Ah.
Now these pipes had little baskets in it. One of the plants has already started to grow, and we just planted these plants last week.
Some of the plants are saying what?
Last week. And here, see the little plant coming up?
Oh, can I move this one? No, I can't.
You could,
Yeah, I see it.
well, I'll come around here.
Okay.
See the little plant?
That's
There's
what
a good one over there.
That little
Yeah,
plant,
that's
that little
awesome.
plant coming up is red lettuce. Who likes lettuce?
Me.
Everybody good, because lettuce is really good for you. Because in your lettuce, you get nutrients, you get vitamin A, and you get, you get vitamin A, and you get your fiber, your roughage. You need fiber to go through your system for your intestines so you can go to the bathroom when you need to. You don't be like, oh, I'm stopped up. Right? Yeah, you don't want to be stopped up. Miss Ambrose has another question.
I do have another question because I think it's important for us to know. Can you tell us why we shouldn't touch the rocks?
There's no real reason except for I don't want you to touch the rock.
Okay.
You
All
can
right.
touch the rock, you can move the
Well,
rock
we're not
around.
going to disturb anything, but
Right.
they shouldn't touch. They need to keep their hands to themselves.
Yeah, only
Okay,
because
right. The plants are in there. Okay?
nothing in here is poison. Okay?
Okay.
Everything is organic and plants are in here.
But we don't want to disturb the plants.
And that's why I don't want you to touch the rock.
Okay.
Because
Listen.
as the plants grow, the nutrients are here. Now, some plants we have here planted are beneficial. So when you're outside and you have plants, some plants keep bugs away. Like if your mom or your grandma plants flowers and she plants marigolds, actually say, Grandma, do you plant marigolds? Plants marigolds, they keep mosquitoes away. So you don't get bit when you're outside playing. Also, it keeps mint plants. Now I have a little mint plant and I want you to smell it. That's growing in here. Stay over there, stay over there, stay over there.
My brother, he got stung by mosquitoes and
Animal.
And
Smell.
he got,
What does it smell like?
it smells good.
Smell. Smell it.
No, she's
Smell it.
like,
It's just a plant. Smell it. It smells like mint. Like if you eat a peppermint,
Yeah.
that's where peppermint flavors come from. A little plant like that.
that.
That's it? Alright, now follow me around this side. Yes, Jeremiah.
I see water coming out the hole.
Yes. Water's coming out of the hose. Stop right there. Alright, stand right there. Water's coming out of the hose because the plants need three. What do plants need? Three major things to grow.
Water, food,
Water,
air.
air,
I see something here.
water, listen, water, air, and light. Now when they're outside, they need sunlight. But we use these lights as artificial light. The plants need the light. What they do with the light is they turn the light into energy so they can use their muscles. Okay? And what they do with the water and the air is they mix the water and the air together and they use the light energy and they make their energy. Sugar. Sugar is what they use for energy. Yes, sir.
I see water coming out of that.
Water drops down. See this little thing in there? It's called a wool mesh. It's made out of wool. Touch it.
What is that?
It's really soft. It's made out of wool, and that's what you put your seed in to absorb the water, so the plant can have water.
You
Touch it.
can drop. Let me
That's called a
see
wool
that
mesh.
plant.
A wool mesh.
I want to see the plant.
Alright, hold on.
I think that's it.
It's real soft, so it soaks up the water like a sponge.
If you step on that, then it'll
So you put it in here and see the little plant growing? That's romaine lettuce. That's a piece of romaine lettuce, and it's going to get big. And so once it gets big, you guys are going to come back and we're going to break off the piece so we can see it. So the water drips down from the top. The light shines on the plants, so the plants are getting the water it needs, is getting the light it needs, and when we breathe, it gets the air it needs, carbon dioxide. And the plants turn the carbon dioxide into oxygen, and we need the oxygen to breathe. So the plant helps us. And the plants clean the air, so we breathe clean air. So without plants, we die. Did you know that?
We die.
Nothing's wrong with that one. It's going to come up. The seed's right there in it. Now you ask why some plants. All right, step back and sit down. All right, sit down on the floor. Everybody make a semicircle on the floor. I'm not supposed to. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Good information. Love the vocabulary.
All right, so you ask why some of the plants are growing and why some of the plants are not.
That was a good question.
That's a very, very good question. It's just like when we plant the seeds, some seeds work like they're supposed to and take up the water and take up the nutrients that they need, and then some seeds can't get the water and the nutrients that they need because they're infected. So they have a disease. So they might have a disease and they get sick and die. That happens to everything. That happens to some of us, right?
Yes.
Yes. So we have to get the right nutrients so we can be healthy, and we get the right nutrients from our plant. Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't
You had a
want that,
question.
Dad.
What's your name? Okay. Yes, ma'am.